Nature Inside of Us, Growth, a book narrated, written, photographed, and produced by Donald Phillman, M.D. Prologue. The story of human nature is written inside each of us. We express our stories differently and in our own way, but each story overlaps and intertwines. We are living variations that embody the story of humans and our nature. When each of our life stories start, we immediately begin to grow and develop. Our lifetime begins with growth. First, we grow as individuals, but then later our lives grow together. Each heartbeat brings forth a new and unique moment. Each heartbeat moves time forward. With each heartbeat, our lifetime moves ahead, each moment creating a new opportunity for growth and development. We grow into families, relationships, groups, towns, cities, and countries. We develop language, laws, agriculture, industry, governments, economies, religions, and political systems. Some of our growth can be attributed directly to our genetic library written inside each of us, while other types of growth and development are built upon the biologic abilities, skills, capacities, and foundations that our genetic library encodes for. We each grow differently and express ourselves differently with our growth and development. We grow uniquely as individuals, yet grow together as people. Diversity is seen throughout our genetic archives. Our genetic library commonly uses diversity to overcome adversity. Creative problem solving using diverse sets of solutions. Our genetic library approaches unique problems with unique solutions. Regardless of how we grow or express ourselves, in some way, every action, every behavior, and every emotion is written inside of us. It is all written inside of us. Chapter 1. We begin. When the genetic library of our mother combines with the genetic library of our father, it creates our own unique and personal genetic archive. Then our genetic archive begins expressing itself through our growth and development. The biochemically stored and encoded written archive allows for us to grow and adapt to our specific individual circumstances. As we grow, we begin by growing in size and getting bigger and stronger. Our brain function and intellect begins developing, and we start to understand what our basic needs are, such as how to get food, nutrition, and shelter. We develop relationships with our caregiver or parent. We begin to build a foundation that we can grow upon as individuals. Our intellect continues to grow as we develop our cognitive capacities. Our body gives us senses to evaluate the world around us. We develop memory abilities to recognize and remember things. We begin using symbolic thought processes, in which a word or object can represent something that is not physically present. Our language development expands, leading to large vocabularies and the ability to communicate more effectively with others. Abstract thought and reasoning grows with our ability to understand complex ideas and concepts, while developing creative problem solving and deeper understanding of the world around us. We think about or plan for the future using past experiences to envision future possibilities or scenarios. As our brain function and cognitive capacities develop, our imaginations grow rapidly. Chapter 2. Imagination. Imagination uses all of our brain function and cognitive capacities. Our senses, memory, symbolic thought processes, language, communication, abstract reasoning, and our ability to understand complex ideas are all used by our imagination. Sometimes we use our imagination and these brain functions so we can gain better understanding of the world around us. Sometimes we use our imagination and these cognitive abilities so we can better understand events that took place in the past. Sometimes we use our imagination to think about the future or for creative problem solving. And sometimes we just use our imaginations for fun. We think about scenarios that interest us. We envision new realities to explore. We build mental simulations for pretend play and role-playing. We listen to stories and tales that bring new ideas and new ways of thinking. Imagination broadens our curiosity and need to explore new things. Our imaginations are interesting. Chapter 3, Socially Acceptable. We continue to grow. We continue to build our individual foundations that we can grow on as people. Our genetic library shaped our biological abilities by structuring our brain function and cognitive capacity. These traits expand our ability for growth. We also expand our social relationships. Starting with our parents or caregivers, we develop communication skills. We learn how to develop trust and cooperation while sharing experiences. As we develop friendships, we learn about reading social cues, turn-taking, empathy, respect, humor, and how to build lasting bonds. Our genetic library also shapes our biological abilities for social function and interaction. We often like to be around other people and can show empathy for their situation. We can form alliances and help each other. We can learn how to cooperate with each other and form groups, which builds a foundation for society. We can form structure and leadership roles in groups, which builds a foundation for law and government. Our biological attributes and traits for social function, cognitive ability, and human growth build the foundation for society, government, and human civilization. Chapter 4, Deciding. Our genetic library is the architect of our body's systems and shapes our ability to act, but our final behavior is also influenced by our learned behavior. Learned behavior, such as childhood experiences, cultural beliefs, religious beliefs, personal experiences, philosophical beliefs, and rational versus moral reflection, can shape our conscious decision-making. Morals create a higher standard of decision-making that many people respect and try to attain. Common moral values include courage, respect, gratitude, integrity, generosity, don't harm others, help those in need, be fair and just, anger at others cheating, be loyal, protect the innocent and weak, treat others as you want to be treated yourself, be honest, be law-abiding, as well as many others. While most individuals strive to incorporate moral values into their decision-making process, some individuals rationalize their choices or actions and incorporate morals to a lesser degree. We use our decision-making abilities to distribute and share resources, resolve conflicts, coordinate coalitions and groups, enforce fairness and perceive justice, decide leadership, as well as other functions. Our biological attributes and traits are diverse and shape the way we develop our decision-making abilities. These decision-making abilities build the foundation for ethics, legal systems and law, punishment systems, and social contracts which specify how we act and interact in our society. Chapter 5, Biology and Government. Our genetic library is the architect of our body's systems and shapes how we interact with each other. It builds the foundations for how we interact in our family and in larger groups. We form groups because groups can be stronger than individuals. We form alliances with others to increase our influence within the group. Alliances and individuals often struggle for status, influence, and leadership within the group. We form rules to regulate behavior and fairness within the group. And we also develop ways to resolve conflict and enforce rules. Our genetic library built us to grow and adapt. We were made to expand into larger groups and populations, expanding from towns, cities, and regions, then into nations and international alliances, and then further into a global and world civilization. Chapter 6, The Individual. Our genetic library built us to grow and adapt, both as people and groups. As our population, society, and civilization continue to enlarge in size, the growth and development of the individual is noticeably important. High-quality individuals make a high-quality group. Ultimately, individuals are the building blocks of our world. Each individual containing their own written instructions for growth and development, diversity, traits, and skills. Each person with their own aptitudes and interests. People expand and integrate themselves into all facets of our world, sometimes creating new visions and new opportunities. We expand into education and teaching others. We expand into visual and performing arts. We expand into the sciences and technology. We expand into the economy and the financial world. We expand into the government and provide service to others. We expand into police and militia to provide security to others. We expand into the healing arts and provide compassion to others. Individuals push the limits of the existing standards. Individuals advance the quality level of their group. Chapter 7, The Story. Deep inside of us, encoded inside the cells of our body, is a written story of genetic instructions about our growth and development, functioning, reproduction, emotions, life cycle, adaptation, diversity of traits, as well as all the seasons of our lives. The story was magnificently written to express itself by transforming into a living embodiment of itself, a living written archive. We are that story. As though our body's genetic library was written to anticipate every situation and circumstance, it allows us to grow and develop as people and further expand our existence as a civilization. Barriers, problems, and adversity are countered with diversity of traits, thoughts, and ideas. We find unique solutions that can be used for adaptation and problem solving to advance our lives, our society, and our world. The story is living and breathing and written in the language of life contained in each of our bodies. Written inside each of us is the story of building families, building societies, and building civilizations. Each of us understanding we are individuals, but yet understanding we are part of a larger world. And in some way, every action, every behavior, and every emotion is written inside of us. It is all written inside of us. Nature inside of us. Growth. A book narrated, written, photographed, and produced by Donald Phillman, MD. About the author. Dr. Phillman is a lifelong photographer with a passion for travel, whether traveling through urban settings of cities or traveling in backcountry through natural terrain. He uses photography to find unique perspectives and captivating views. Donald Phillman, M.D., attended University of Iowa and University of North Texas, graduating with a degree in biology and chemistry. He is a graduate of University of Texas Medical Branch with a doctorate degree in medicine. He has been serving his community as a board-certified physician.